guys, Onit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel. And once again, welcome back to, you guessed it, Bergala. Town center for Bergala is right there. Bergala is right there. And we already have something. Yep, we do. Got some stuff coming out here for Nervii. Doesn't look like they're going to be anything close just yet, but we're going to slow it down just for the moment, just in case we miss. I don't like missing anything. So, all right. Oh, we already got a ballistic get taken out. That's pretty awesome. That hardly ever happens. We have a 3v3 siege here today on Bergala. Let's take a look at the armies. First, we have the attackers here. We have Odrysian Kingdom being commanded by Mason Dixon 73, and he has 6 Thracian warriors and a giant ballista, from what we can see. Then his first ally here is the mighty Carthage, being commanded by Zarid 27, and from what we can see, he has 5 Libyan infantry, 3 Samnite warriors, 4 Gallic warriors, and a giant ballista. And then over here we have Arverni, which at the beginning there I was able to see a lot more. Arverni being commanded by Kevin Gore, and he has, from what we can see, 7 Celtic warriors and a noble horse general. Now getting inside the settlement, first we would take a look here at Nervii, being commanded by Epictetos? I don't know. He has 5 units of fierce swords, 4 Celtic warriors, 3 Levy Freeman, general is an Oathsworn, 4 Gallic hunters, 2 mighty horse, and a scorpion. Then we have the Swaby force here, being commanded by Stewie Grippin. And he has 8 club levy, 5 sword masters, one of those being the general, 2 bloodsworn, and 4 units of the Kimberly bowwomen. And then finally we have RDI being commanded by Tinkerbelly, and he has 4 Illyrian noble hoplites, one of those being the general, 4 Illyrian marines, 4 mercenary Celtic warriors, 2 mercenary axe warriors, 1 Illyrian Thoreo spear, 1 Illyrian spear, 3 slave slingers, and 1 Illyrian cavalry. So there you go. Army comps out of the way. Actually, I didn't even need to really put it on pause. I could have just left it on play because nobody got near anybody at all. Oh, wait, no, we had some murder here. Yep, artillery blasting away on the Levy Freeman. Much better to concentrate that shots on the walls here, but hey, you know, everybody plays how they're going to play. But all right, guys, let's get ready for the beginning of this battle replay. Odrysian Kingdom and the attackers making their way forward. Let's see how this one plays out. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Let's dive on in. All right, more Levy Freeman just took another big blast there. Oh, God, more artillery blasting in on the... They do not like the Levy Freeman. They're not that scary. I promise they're not that scary. Definitely want to be using this valuable resource, the artillery here, to be blasting down a wall. Definitely want to make a breach. But the Odrysian Kingdom over here... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was landing his towers. I was going to say, he doesn't care. Odrysian Kingdom does not seem to care, but he does seem to care, as he has not landed any of his towers. Now, I do have a second mighty horse kind of drifting over here into the woods. He's definitely going to stumble across something. He is definitely going to find more Odrysian Kingdom units in those woods. I have zero doubt he's going to find those in there, or the Odrysian Kingdom might actually find him first. But so far, nothing. Actually, just stopped him right into the edge of the woods. Oh, starting to move in. Starting to move in. Speaking of moving in, Odrysian Kingdom. Looks like they're getting close, or is he just kind of still shift? Nope. Yep, we're about to have some units drop down there, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that mighty horse in just a couple of seconds. But Illyrian spearmen making their way forward, going to be accepting the host of the Odrysian Kingdom, Thracian warriors at least. Some more of the mercenary Celtic warriors have moved over here as well. More than likely going to look to try and get some javelin volleys, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. It did not. Not a single javelin throw. Oh, it sounds like they're throwing oh, no, they're not. That's not them. That's not them. That's the Illyrian Thoreos behind them throwing their javelins. Okay. Let's see what's going back over on this side. Not too much just yet. Artillery's still blasting away. Not hitting any of the walls, just really just dusting the front part of the settlement there. But I see the second mighty horse that was on this side came out the main gate. Now coming over here, he's going to get a big rear charge there. Took a little bit of a javelin volley there from the Celtic warriors that were coming back from the wall, though. Wow, they have 89 kills already? Oh, they must have killed the Levy Freeman. They must have killed one of the Levy Freeman. That's kind of crazy. 93 kills. Wow. They only oh wow, no, actually they killed 12 of the mighty horse as well. Yeah, noble horse, stay back, dude. There is no need for you to get that close to the walls. Hopefully he doesn't get tricked. Hopefully he doesn't get suckered in and get shot by the arrow towers. That would not be good. Over here, there we are. We got some Thracian nobles in there, some more, probably either Folksmen or some more of the Thracian warriors in there as they share the banner type and style. But back inside the Odrysian kingdom, trying their best to make their way through the initial line here of the RDI army. And they're going to be getting it, mixing it up with the Illyrian Noble Hoplite, especially the Illyrian Noble Hoplite General. Now getting flanked. Oh, no. Yeah, that is not a good look for the Thracian warriors. Usually they're the ones that are trying to do the flanking, but it looks like, unfortunately, they did get flanked. That is definitely not a good sign. Thracian warriors again charging in, getting another big charge into the Celtics, but again, more javelins from the Pincushion faction. And Pincushion faction, I mean, you got RDI and you got Pergamon, little bit of Massilia as well. But yeah, they're the known ones for their javelins would be the RDI and the Pergamon. Lots of javelins, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of javelins. So, all right, back over here, Mighty Horse. Looks like, yeah, he just inspected the woods, saw what he needed to see, and got back out. We do have a breach, though. That is such a great sign to see. We need to start seeing stuff come inside now, though. Got some Gallic hunters right there. More Gallic hunters over there. Let's see what the artillery is doing. The Carthaginian artillery. 27 kills. Oh, wow. The Odrysian Kingdom one has 115 kills. Not too shabby at all. Shots coming back in again. Doesn't look like anything really got hit inside the settlement. We've got Celtic warriors now making their way forward. Club Levy shifting on down, going to try and protect the... Never mind. Nope, it's going to be the Swordmasters. The Swordmasters are going to come up and protect, and they're going to come murder themselves some Celtic warriors. Oh, nice javelin. Nice javelin volley there at the end of the charge. More Celtics making their way in. Here comes some Club Levy. Probably going to come in and shift out, get the Swordmasters out after they fought for a little while. Arverni landing more of his Celtic warriors. 3 units of Celtic warriors now landing. Another unit getting ready to drop the tower onto the wall there. Gallic hunters have moved forward. Where'd that mighty horse go? Where? Okay, he flew all the way back around over there. I was going to say, definitely have to keep an eye out for cavalry from the attacking factions, or from any faction. Defending, attacking, doesn't matter. You always have to keep an eye out for cavalry. Keep an eye on your mini-map over there, but definitely keep an eye out for what's going on. All right, looks like... Uh-oh. Yeah, I see a little bit of a problem here. Looks like the Arverni... He turned it off now. Never mind. Looked like they were on fire at will because they were just throwing arrows into the back of that tower. So definitely want to make sure that you don't do that. Carthage has moved forward. We got more Celtic... Oh, never mind. These are naked swords. Naked warriors coming out of the woods. Good light shock infantry. Can definitely be very effective if used correctly. The Carthaginian general way up here on the front. Wow, look at him. Way up here. Carthaginian Cretan archers firing over there towards the slave slingers that have gotten up on the wall. Slave slingers have all the right and the ability, if they wanted to, they could blast down on that Carthaginian general, but it looks like maybe he's not going to do that at the moment. We have a Thracian warrior chasing away a mighty horse. No point. Turn around. Turn around and come back. RDI might mount that, get on that wall and shoot you, so you definitely want to get out of there. 30 armor. And you're not going to catch the cavalry anyway. There's no point in chasing it that far. All right, so back over here. Let's see how we're looking. Levy Freeman, Celtic Warriors taking on one of the Arverni Celtic Warriors. Not looking very good again for Arverni at this moment. We have some more of the Levy Thoreo Spears. They are 100 kills already. Good God. This is not what you want to do with your archers. Definitely don't want to just leave them in front of a gate by themselves undefended, because something could quite possibly come out of the gate there and murder them, and then your archers will be dead. So you definitely don't want to do that. Probably would be much better for him to keep them over here in a group bunched up with the Carthaginian archers as well, so they get the maximum firepower. But for sure, you definitely don't want to put them over there in front of the gate. for anything that could possibly come out and just absolutely obliterate your ranged units. So back inside the settlement, Carthage has a unit of his Gallics in there. Some Celtic warriors again from Arverni. Swordmasters are still in the mix, 162 kills for them. They have lost only 22 men, not too bad at all. I mean, they're taking on some pretty weak units for what they're going to be fighting against. Well, for what they could fight against, I should say. So yeah, Celtic warriors and the Gallic warriors not very much of a worry for a swordmaster, aside of when he gets tired. But he just blasted his headhunt yet again, looking to get a ton of kills here right in the start. We have some big boys here. Carthage sending in a unit of his Sam Knights. Wow, okay, Sam Knights are already in here. Taking on some fierce swords. We have another club levy coming back to the fight. 49 oh, no, never mind. Where we go? Oh, no, okay, there. It was a little indecisive on the charge there. But that's fine. It happens. Totally happens. Fierce swords retreating back. 49 kills. They've lost 12 men so far. That unit of Celtic warriors was absolutely victorious over there. I want to say that maybe the Levy Freeman helped a little bit, but the towers definitely did give a hand also. And look at this. He's going to try and come down the line here. Get a rear charge. Oh, no, he's pulling away. I thought he was going to rear charge into that Celtic warrior, trying to give it a little bit more of a attack in the rear deficit, a little bit of a debuff there. Now we see the rest of the Odrysian Kingdom army from, I'm guessing, he's got 4 Thracian nobles and just a slew more of Thracian warriors. So a ton of Thracian warriors, some Thracian bowmen, and the 4 Thracian nobles. Got some chosen swordsmen who moved up. They're in shield wall. Not sure exactly what they went into shield wall for, unless they were getting shot. Past that, I'm not sure why they would be put into shield wall, but yeah, this is the normal grind here for a breach point made. I would say that maybe a little bit better of a breach point to be made for an attack would be there, but with the fact that they had 2 artillery pieces, I would have said it probably would have been a very good idea to make at least 2 breaches. One over on this side, so you get this, and then the other one right there wouldn't be a bad idea. I have also seen people make breach points there as well, but normally the 2 that you would see the most times are here and there. Yeah, Nervii is just absolutely hoarding all over Carthage and Arverni on this side, and Swaby with a little bit of Nervii and a smidge of RDI as well, helping out over on this side too. Got some more Libyan infantry there. Chosen swordsmen now making their way forward. Libyan infantry coming in on a tower there for Carthage. Looks like maybe they're going to try and land there. Might not be a bad idea. It would definitely disrupt that front line if he lands them there. Might not be a bad idea, but we do have some Illyrian Marines that are shifting down. They may be readying up for a javelin volley, but they're facing the wrong way. Oh, it's too bad there's no range units. So, oh, wait, never mind. They're getting some good... What are they throwing at? Throwing at the Samnite Warriors. I just have a feeling like these fierce swords, they would have won that anyway, so saving those javelins, yeah, probably would have been a better call. I'm just... My observation would have been let these Illyrian Marines kind of post up here and throw at that Libyan infantry as they were coming in, because it looked like these Samnite Warriors weren't doing very well anyway. It looked like they were already losing the fight there. Cretan archers firing away inside the settlement here now as well. I mean, this is a pretty okay blob to little shoot up here. Got a lot of infantry just kind of stacked on top of itself. More javelins being thrown. Yeah, long range. Wow. Oh, no, never mind. Those can be bow women. Kimbri bow women firing away over there. The noble horse of Arverni is literally just running all over the place. Trying to keep his eye on both mighty horse. I mean, it's not going to work out because up there's the other mighty horse right there. Snuck his way in, getting into the Arverni archers. And now he's going to get into another Arverni archer. Or is he going to pull away? Oh, no, he got into 2. He's getting into the other 2 now, too. Yep, Arverni, noble horse, way over there. That is a shame. 120 kills. We have some Oathsworn going to throw some javelins there. We have a unit of Libyan infantry. Look like they're going to try and get in the way. Now the general's bodyguard of Carthage coming over. So that is definitely a good sign to try at least help out their allies. This unit of mighty horse here probably going to get taken out, but it still did a great job, 163 kills. You can see the other unit now falling back against the wall. Arverni, no, you're falling. This is what we call a trap. This is a trap. Don't want to do that. Don't want to go in there because you're going to get shot. Now they're going to get shot as they're retreating away. Luckily, they didn't lose anybody. I'm actually really shocked that they didn't lose anybody. Oh, no. No, they still haven't lost any. I'm shocked by that. I'm honestly shocked by that, but they definitely took some hits. No, they're still in range. They are still in range. Oh, that is not good. Not good. But still, regardless, what I wrote there on the screen, as horrible as it was to look at, is absolutely still the truth. That was a trap that was played by Nervii. He waited long enough to see if the Arverni general was going to move. The second that Arverni general started pulling in, he moved a little bit closer back to the wall, let everything start shooting, letting the archer tower shoot, then started heading down the wall. Arverni general thankfully did turn around and retreat away. Now back inside the settlement, the attacking forces are starting to make themselves a little bit of a foothold here, but we have more RDI making their way forward. Another unit of Celtic warriors who have already seen combat, obviously. Another unit of the Illyrian Marines there as well, definitely throwing some of their javelins. They may still have some javelins left there as well, but Libyan infantry being victorious. That Sam Knight eventually did get taken out. I don't know if any of them actually survived, but all right, here we go. This is the point right now where the attackers need to get inside because they have a foothold here. You definitely want to start trying to make as much use of it as possible. Get your range units just a little bit closer to the wall and start pressing in instead of just standing there getting javelins thrown at you, which is definitely what you do not want to do. You definitely don't want to do that. Unfortunately for this one unit of Libyan infantry there, though, they are by themselves. So, yeah, they were pretty much destined to just get hammered anyway. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea for a second or maybe a third unit of Carthage to move in. Arverni could have started landing some of these chosen swordsmen here as well. Oh, got another Gallic over here hiding. I thought I just saw arrows moving out of this. There they are. Yep. Firing into the back of this Axe Warrior unit. Unfortunately, they are really far away, so they're not going to get the greatest of shots. Plus, they're also firing really close to that tower, so they might be actually hitting some of the tower there with their own ammunition. But all right, here we go. Odrysian Kingdom starting to make his way forward. We got some of the Kimberly Bow women over there and the slave slingers firing away. I don't know why you're not making use of the towers. Everybody's just going to funnel. I mean, okay, that's fine, but you got to move. Like, that's the whole thing. You got to get inside. Once the breach is made and the foothold is there, start shuttling troops in. Funneling, shuttling, whatever you want to call it. Get inside. Absolutely get inside. Thracian warriors up on the front line here, fighting away, killing off some more of the Illyrian Thorio spears. 132 kills for them. And we have another unit of chosen swords. Okay, so we do have a bit of a push beginning here now, which is definitely a fantastic thing to see. Again, Illyrian Marines right there in the right place at time. They just got a ton of javelins in there. You can see RDI shifting around. Looks like he's inviting. He's pretty much inviting this Celtic warrior to go in there. Or maybe that was a misclick. That's quite possible as well. That could have been a misclick. That is a swordmaster right there. You don't want to fight that with Celtic warriors. They will lose. That is just basically giving Swaby kills. But all right, front line has moved back like I made mention, and we are engaged yet again. Almost. Swordmaster's going to get a charge off onto these chosen swordsmen, though. And another club levy behind them. So the Bloodsworn didn't move? Oh, the Bloodsworn is still back there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of shots getting into the flank. Celtic warriors unfortunately getting taken out. Another Celtic warrior getting taken out. Really solid angle shots there from the slave slingers. The Gallic hunters of Nervii getting some fantastic volleys there as well. But they need to get more. Just keep coming in. Just keep pouring into the settlement. You need to start pressing in. Like, you got to get in there. Obviously, don't throw your whole army in there. I'm just fix my words, I guess. Don't throw your entire army in there. You want to still make sure that you have range units on the flanks that can get some shots. Here we go. Hold on. We got some Thracian bowmen firing up into the settlement. Not sure what they're firing at. They might be firing at that swordmaster. Yes. Looks like, well, they're firing at either one, either the Illyrian Marines or the swordmasters. The swordmasters are definitely losing troops a little bit here and there. Club Levy have lost a little bit. Valyrian Marines look completely fine. Chosen Swordsman unfortunately got taken out. They get 89 kills though. 143 with the next unit of Chosen Swords. Here we go. Thracian Warriors going to test their might against some Sword Masters. I mean, it's worth the try. They might get some kills on the initial charge, but I believe at the end of the day that is going to be a Swordmaster victory again. Oh, something else just charged in as well. Club Levy. Club Levy charged in. Swordmaster still fight. Okay. Yep, Odrysian can the Thracian Warriors. I mean, 26 kills. Against Swordmasters, 26 kills isn't terrible. It's really not that bad. Plus, they're also getting shot in the back. Mercenary Sam Knight's falling away. I mean, yeah, that's still a very strong unit of Swordmasters there. 137 left. Speaking of that, did this other one get taken out? It looks like he did. Shield Wall. The Chosen Swordsman in Shield Wall, unfortunately taking... Oh, no, they didn't. Swordmaster's still there. 245 kills. We got more arrows coming from the inside of the settlement here. Kimberly Bowwomen firing away there. What happened over here? Looks like something might have taken place. Something did take place. Was that the other Mighty Horse that charged in here? Yeah, it did. 106 kills for that one. Must have gotten into range units. Did it? Got some of the Thracian Bowmen there. Gallic Hunters got taken out completely. So yeah, that other Mighty Horse put in some work also. Okay. Well, both Mighty Horse looks like they have been taken off the map, but they are still... They still did a great job. I don't want to say that they are still. They did a great job getting a lot of good kills. 151 for the Cretan Archers there of Carthage. Not terrible at all. But again, running over by a gate, not what you want to do. Not what you want to do. You don't want to just throw infantry away, throw units away, because that will just absolutely knock your balance of power down even further. Now we got the Naked Warriors of Arverni are inside the settlement here. One of them up in... Oh, no. The other one's in melee too. So 2 of the Naked Warriors are up in melee here, and they looks like they were just victorious against something. Going to keep on making their way forward. Another Club Levy right there. Some more of the Samnite Warriors of Carthage. We have a Samnite there currently taking on a Swordmaster and a Club Levy. Looks like the Arverni player is going to continue making his way forward here. Another Swordmaster taking on more of the Chosen Swordsmen. Arrows and javelins galore. I swear to God, there's so many arrows and javelins and stones and everything just being heaved all over this map inside. Look at the bodies. Good God. Look at that overview of just bodies everywhere. God. Bertigala is always, like, in my opinion, Bertigala is always one of the most murdered settlements. Like, people, units just get completely obliterated. It's always just carpets of bodies everywhere. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Looks like the Arverni front line, unfortunately, is starting to fold down yet again. Swordmasters, 278 kills now. Doing a good job there. 57 there and 83 for Valyrian Marines. Now we have more of the Odrysian Kingdom. Thracian Warriors making their way forward. The Thracian Nobles still outside, very far away from the walls. We have the Thracian Bowmen have made their way back towards the walls. Going to continue firing up into the settlement under the assistance there of a Cretan Archer. So still firing away. Looks like they're still trying to take out this Swordmaster, though. Down to 24 men, 295 kills. Can he get it? 24 men, 298, 299. How about 300? There you go. 300 kills, Swordmasters. Very nice. Still alive. 302. Stop, starting to waver. Let's see what he can get to. 305, 306, 307, 3... Oh, nope. He fixed himself again. 311. Still cleaving and carving. 313. Wavering again. 316. 17. 317. 317. Not too bad at all. And the other three, yep, the other Swordmaster over here, 248 kills. He's made his way out, charging into the Samnite Warriors. We have an Iberian Swordsman here. Didn't even see them. An An Iberian swordsman standing there waiting in the wings. Not really sure what they're doing. They have 66 kills, though. So that might be the fact that they threw all of their javelins. But yeah, wait. We got Oathsworn now coming in. At least one Oathsworn coming in. I don't know if Arverni has anything else. We have some more Gallics throwing themselves from the woods coming in towards the settlement. Still have the Brave 40 back here for Carthage and the Odrysian Kingdom. I mean, that's another 80 men right there. That is another 80 men. Yeah, they're just a ballistic crew. They're nothing crazy. They can get rear charges and they can help with rear charge penalties. So it's not that they're just completely nothing. Yes, I know they can get murdered, but they have their place. They can do something past when they get all of their artillery used from the giant ballistas. Got Oathsworn putting in work here against Fierce Swords, but it looks like some RDI unit just showed up. Yep, Valyrian Marines have now shown up. There we go. Oathsworn taking on the Fierce Swords still again over here. Looks like they're taking on some Swabian warriors there also. Good exchange right there, back and forth between some sword masters and some Oathsworn. Oathsworn winning the fight currently, but now, unfortunately, because Nervii still has archers over here. Oh, was that his last volley? No, it was not. Was not. I mean, they could still definitely keep firing into the back of that Oathsworn if they wanted to. Thracian nobles, we got one starting to make his way forward. Not very armored, obviously. We still also have the noble horse over here. I mean, the noble horse could try and do something. It might be able to bash their way through this Fierce Sword instead of just standing outside. Infantry, Libyan infantry. Front line again, falling down for the attackers. And I don't know what's going on over here. Why is this? Oh, he's getting javelined. Axe warriors throwing their javelins into the swordmaster right there. Might be hitting some of the swordmaster as well, but they're definitely getting some throws in onto that Oathsworn. Oh, that's some friendly kills. Some friendly kills. I think they're out. 37 kills, falling away. Maybe get ready for another unit to come in to throw their javelins. But all right, here we go. Another set of beastly boys making their way forward. Not the craziest amount of armor, but these guys, Thracian nobles, can be absolute murderers. Oh, he's got a second unit over here, actually. Slaughtering some swordmasters and club levy, but you could see the archers are all about, and slingers are all about hitting them. They want them out of here. Here comes the Illyrian cavalry again, but they are trying to get as much damage in onto these Thracian nobles as possible. Here comes the noble horse. He's going to try and stop that Illyrian cavalry. He did. There you go. Okay, just hold on. The Carthage general's coming over here as well. Give off a little bit of that war cry. Did he hit with the intimidate also, or no? No, no intimidate. No intimidate. They're just trying to break that Illyrian cavalry as fast as possible. Thracian nobles. They've only lost one man out of that unit. I did pull this one back. 141 men left. This one's over here, still fighting along, trying to deal with these Bloodsworn. They're also getting hit by archer fire and stones. But here, oh god, this Thracian noble general is getting hammered. So much range. Javelins, stones, arrows, everything just being aimed at that Thracian noble general. Now he's getting frenzied rear charged. Oh no. Not a good look for the Thracian noble general. Like I said, they are straight up murderers, but they just got completely surrounded. nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. That Oathsworn in the middle, yeah, it got overrun. 15 seconds. Yeah, balance of power completely. Did the Noble run in there at least? No, he got 48 kills. He took out the Illyrian Cavalry. Brutal. Brutal. I mean, that was a sudden ending. I kind of got lost in the fighting there. I wasn't really even paying attention to the timer left. But, yeah, that was a brutal fight. Definitely a very brutal fight. Epictetos? Maybe it's Epikitos. He was the one that sent the replay into the Hungry Wolves Discord playing here as Nervy. Thank you very much, bud, for sending it on over. 2,516 kills for him, 62 with the General. Mighty Horse, 106, 177. Great job getting into the range units there. Gallic Hunters, 112, 186, 191, 218. Solid job. Celtic Warriors, 109, 126, 125, 131, 143, 181, 149. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, these are Celtics here. 109, 126, 125, 131. Fierce Swords, there we go. 143, 181, 149, 139, and 138. And look at that, one of his Levy Freeman there, 125 kills, great job. Then we have Tinkerbelly playing as RDI, 1,900 kills. Two of his Illyrian Noble Hoplites, over 100 kills, 104 there, 123. His Illyrian, yeah, they got curled. His Slave Slingers, though, 103, 163, 114. I mean, they were getting a lot of really good angle shots, so very well done by them. Illyrian Marines, 160, 129, 111. His Illyrian Threo Spears, 138. Axes, one unit with 115 kills, and then one unit of his Celtic Warriors with 148. And then we have Stewie Grippin playing as Swaby, 2,278 kills. General really didn't get involved. One of his Kimberly Bowwomen there with 138. Bloodsworn, 131. Club Levy, one unit there with 81, I guess. And then his Swordmaster, yeah, this was his army. 317, 210, 258, and 341. Solid job with the Swordmasters. Getting in onto the attackers, we have Zared, 27, playing as Carthage, 2,149 kills. 109 with his artillery, not bad. His archers, 151, 143, 160. Libyan infantry, 119, 107, 186, 145, 172. Gallics did not get very much. Top unit there was an 81. One of his Iberians, 132, and two of his three Sam Knights, 105, 166. Then we have Kevin Gore playing as our Vernie. I think I might have said the wrong name at the beginning there. Maybe I didn't. Kevin Gore, his archers did not do very well. Unfortunately, they got charged multiple times from the Mighty Horse. Oathsworn there with 136. Chosen Sword, 108, 108, 224. Naked Swords, unfortunately, Naked Warriors did not do very well. One unit there with 81. And his Celtic Warriors, a couple of them close to 100, though. 94, 99, 92. And then we have Mason Dixon, 783, playing as the Odrysian Kingdom. One of his Thracian Nobles, 189 kills, but still, it's almost 200 kills. His Thracian Bowman, top unit was a 96. Lot of Thracian Warriors. 101 was the top. Then we had a 99, I guess a 93, an 87. And his artillery, though, 115 kills. But all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Feel free, hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all of that fun stuff. Obviously, feel free to join the Hungry Wolves Discord. The link for that is in the description below as well. Get on in there, get some battles going. But that is going to be the end, guys. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.